Assalamu student. This is Arshad Khan from Krachens Academy. Today we are going to solve the business studies paper May-June 2018. Its code is 715/12. We have last time discussed question number 1. Now today we are going to solve question number 2. Question number 2. JSFS is a business in the private sector. It has 50 production workers who operate machines. JSF makes a range of household products including towels and bed sheets. Most of the products are sold to retail business that take 2 months to pay to JSF. The business is given 2 weeks credit pay to pay its suppliers. The finance manager has just prepared a cash flow forecast. He said, cash outflows are too high. I have already reduced the budget for market research to zero. Training costs are $1,000 per month and cannot be reduced as training is important. The finance manager is thinking of other ways to improve cash flows. This is mainly a question of cash flow, how to manage cash flow. Here is a table in which a cash flow is given July, August and September. We have to find out the net cash flow for July, which is denoted by X, and we have to follow the September closing balance, which is denoted to Y. Now, first come to question 1A. Question 1A, what is meant by a cash flow forecast? This question comes from chapter 22. What is cash flow forecast? Cash flow forecast an estimate of cash inflows and outflows of a business, usually on a month by month basis. It means cash inflow and cash outflow of a business is maintained in cash flow forecast. This question carry 2 marks. Now come to question B. Calculate the value of X and Y. As we have earlier discussed, we have to calculate X means net cash outflow or Y means closing balance. Now here comes the formula. Formula is calculate the value of X and Y. X is cash inflow minus cash outflow is equal to net cash outflow. Here is the cash inflow. If we go 120 is cash inflow, 120 is cash flow, 120 or cash outflow is 150. 120 minus 150 is equal to minus 130. Here formula is cash inflow minus cash outflow is equal to net cash flow. Cash inflow 120 minus cash outflow 120, it's come to minus 30 net cash flow. Second is Y. Here we have to find out the closing balance. To calculate the closing balance, formula is opening balance plus cash inflow minus cash outflow is equal to closing balance. In the question, opening balance is 10, cash inflow is 90 and cash outflow is 120. When we calculate all these figures, then we find out the figures minus 20. Minus 20 is closing balance. This question also carry 2 marks. It's a very easy question. You have to just focus on the table and accordingly you calculate the figures. Now come to question C. Identify and explain 2 benefits to JS market research. Here we have to identify what is the benefit of conducting market research to JSF. Number 1 benefit, greater awareness of current customer needs and preferences. On the basis of market research, we can know what are the current preference of our customer, and we can fully aware of what are the customer needs and preferences. Explanation: on the basis of customer needs, they can plan production of towels and bedsheet accordingly. Helps in better utilization of available resources. Yes, if we have awareness of what are the preferences of customer or our consumer, we can plan our production accordingly, and it reduce our wastages and help in better utilization of available resources. Number 2 benefits, help decide how best to promote its products. As we have a market research, we can get the consumer and customer feedback, and then we accordingly plan the promotion, or what type of promotion we should launch to promote our products. Explanation: as most of the sales are being done through retailers, so they can plan their product promotion and increase the focus on good potential in retailers. On the basis of research, we can focus on the those retailers who have a good potential for grow, and where we can get a more benefit. Now it comes to this question, carry to 4 marks. Now come to question 4D. 1D. Identify and explain two reasons why training is important to JSF. This training training is this question comes from chapter 6. Why? What are the benefits of training? Number one benefit: increased motivation. As the staff or employees gets training, in-house training, or either out of the factory training, they get motivated because they learn the new thing. What is the explanation? By getting training, implies motivation and working skill improves, which directly impact an increase in production and improves the quality of products. Yes, as I earlier, it's improve their skill, which directly improve the increase in the production and improve in the quality of product. Number two, more skilled and flexible employees. If we have a good training system, it means we have a more flexible and skilled workers, which really help in our production, a day-to-day changes or day-to-day requirement. Explanation: as the skill level of employees increase, they become more flexible and handle all the work in good manner without any loss of production. Okay, it means if we have a skilled employees, they can become more flexible and handle the work in good manner, because they learn the new thing, they know the importance of doing job and how the things to be done. So it helps. Uh, 2E, last question: explain two ways other than lower training cost that JSF could improve its cash flow position. Which way do you think JSF should use? Justify your answer. Here we have to uh, explain how we can improve cash flow, uh, which really help the JSF, but we don't have to cut the training cost. Answer is, JSF can arrange a short-term loan or overdraft to quick access to cash. Yes, if JSF can arrange a short-term loan or overdraft, it sharply solved cash flow challenges. However, JSF to bear some interest which will negatively impact on the business. Yes, in case of we go for a short-term loan or overdraft, then we have to bear some interest which negatively impact on the business. Next option is to reduce trade credit payment and requesting them to give more relaxation in payment against their suppliers. It could improve their cash flow very well. Yes, the best solution for JSF is to give relaxation in payment to trade creditors. Payment to trade creditors is normally a big portion of cash outflow. Yes, because our most of the cash outflow is going to payment to our creditors. If we get good relaxation from our creditors, so then we can easily manage our cash outflow. So student, here come the end of the question two. You can you can go read our the answer of these questions, and go through. If you find any type of improvement, or you need to solve any other question from the paper, you should give us a message through our YouTube channel. Thank you.